Hello and welcome to another episode of What Travis Says. My name is Travis and it is Easter time, which means you're getting a Peeps video. It's become sort of a tradition for me to post a Peeps related video on this channel around Easter time, and this year is certainly no exception. Although this year I decided to be a little more ambitious. So ambitious, in fact, that in March when I had this idea, I thought, I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to pull that off or what to do with it after it's done. And I still don't know if I'm ever going to do that idea, but that idea sort of evolved into this idea. A content creator who I'm a fan of, Ali Spagnola, posted a video of her making a giant American flag out of Peeps. Technically it was a section of the American flag, but she took this giant plank of wood, this piece of artwork, and made it into an even better piece of artwork. So after seeing her create this American flag in the way that she did, I thought, okay, that could be a version of the idea that I had. I could kind of sort of mash the ideas together. If you follow me on Snapchat, you know that I bought a lot of blue Peeps recently. A lot of blue Peeps recently. That's not even half of them, I just can't hold them all at one time. I have a lot of blue Peeps, and they are going to go on this canvas. I'm gonna make a Peeps TARDIS. Something that Ali did in her video that I'm sort of borrowing for this project is adding the paint behind the Peeps to sort of give it a pop 3D feel. So, TARDIS blue, meet canvas. And yes, I already put the grid lines on here because that would have been very boring for you to watch, so you're welcome. Also, as you can see, the TARDIS is not going to be an exact to scale replica because it's going to be made out of Peeps. But you may be wondering to yourself, Travis, why the drop cloth if that's all you were going to do to the TARDIS? If that's all the painting you were going to do, why go through all the trouble? Well, okay, this was sort of my really, really rough idea for this project, and I'm thinking it probably needs a little more of a background than just white, right? Alright, real quick, I sort of hate that I'm gonna have to change this because I think this looks so cool, but I need to make it look more space vortex-y. It needs to be a Peeps vortex. The Peeps vortex! Said that it wasn't going to be perfect. Well, now the project isn't going at all to plan, so gotta try to find a plan B. Okay, so I took a brief intermission to sort of figure out what I was going to do with the artwork, because as I swirled it around, it got very dark, and then the TARDIS got covered up, and I had no idea where I was going to place the Peeps. But I think I might have figured out a solution. This is what the artwork looks like right now. Not great, but better than it did. I ran the TARDIS under some running water and let the non-dry paint sort of come off, bleeding off of the canvas, which, you know, cleared up the TARDIS a little bit, made it not so dark, but there's still some work that I need to do. And I'm realizing there was a very simple solution to all of this, but this is my first time doing this, okay? It's a learning experience. There's a learning curve. And we're back. So here's where we're at. I washed a lot of the paint off of the canvas and it looks a little better than it did, but the TARDIS needed to be repainted. So there, the TARDIS is back on the canvas, and now my solution to protecting the TARDIS this go around. Yeah, I'm realizing this should have been obvious going in. Cover up the TARDIS if you're gonna paint the background and then expect the TARDIS to be there to then put Peeps on. So let's try this one more time. ahead and added a little bit of red, and then I went and outlined some of the windows. And now is the moment you've been waiting for. Let's add the peeps. So after doing some careful calculations, I realized I bought way more peeps than I needed to for a TARDIS. But I do not regret my decision, because blue raspberry is the best flavor of peep. Don't at me. And the final piece. It's done. Alright, now the moment you've been waiting for. My tongue is blue and the Peeps TARDIS is complete. Are you ready to see it? Bum, bum, bum. Look at it! It's a Peeps TARDIS! It's a time machine made out of marshmallow. It is the nerdiest abomination of sugar. It is a beautiful marshmallow nightmare. So the other day my boss asked me what I was going to do on my day off, and I did not tell him that I was going to be hot gluing marshmallow to a canvas to create a time machine, because that would sound crazy. But here it is. It is a TARDIS glued to canvas made out of Peeps. Because why not? Now I just gotta find a place to hang it, because these things are gonna last forever. They're already starting to get a little stiff, so I'm not worried. I was kind of worried that they were gonna start falling off, but I'm gonna push my luck here, but they're not coming off of there. Oh, what am I doing with my time? And on that note, I should go take a shower, because most of my body feels covered in Peeps sugar. So, I need to clean this up. I purposefully bought more Peeps than I needed to, because I knew how fun the cleanup was going to be. So, I'm a preemptive thinker. So leave a like down below if you enjoyed the video. As always, my name is Travis. Thank you for listening to what I have to say, and you will see me soon.